I wanted to go over some of my multiplayer and zombies strategies, what I've been doing, what's been working. And I just want to start by saying that I think the main thing you should just be doing when playing this game is finding a way to have fun. Because there's some methods out there, whether it's exploiting the game, trying to get yourself into God mode for zombies so you can kill everything without having to worry, that I don't find fun. Or you can go into hardcore mosh pit, that close range map, face off, that I find to be a nightmare, as a matter of fact. The worst possible thing I could ever even imagine doing. Or unlocking camos. Probably even worse of a feeling to go in and just try and fight for headshots. Just like fighting for KD. If you're actually enjoying the game and having fun with it, you're going to play it more, and then that will give you the most level overall. Do some God mode glitches? Yeah, you could do that too if you really want to. I don't really care. Hopefully I can enlighten some of you guys, share what I've been doing, and then give you some insights. There is so much trash ways to play the game that you are going to hate the game, although maybe that's the more compelling loop, because it's like playing the slots where you go in and it's just miserable, 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 miserable. You get one quad feed and now you're all excited, and then you keep miserable, miserable. I just don't like that deep, deep low that this game provides. This game can make you very, very mad. If you are like the casual player who is not going to have enough time to grind and get 10 prestiges and then go all the way to master prestige, go to level 1000 and do it all, that's like a 300 to 500 hour grind. And that's like assuming how good you are at the game. Do you have double XP? Do you not? So there's a lot to it. If you are just playing the game to experience it, get to level 55. And this is what I even mean by have fun with it, right? Get to level 55, play the game, experience what you want to, and then when you have like, you know, a couple hours to play, if you even ever do, where you know, or I'm gonna be worse for the next 15 hours of gameplay because I gotta get that back up to level 20, then be okay with that and then decide to prestige. But before that, I don't think prestiging is going to be great, because you're going to get to a low level and then you might fall off of the game and just be like, all right, I'm done with this game. I don't even want to play this anymore. But I will say, having prestiged has been a lot of fun. I really enjoy leveling up and actually getting some progress with this. The systems that they have in here are really good. So, with kind of some of that out of the way, I first want to talk about weapon XP. There is a lot of misconceptions in this game where you're running all green perks, getting points, playing the objective, trying to go in on to, you know, a hard point, probably even kill confirmed, and spam out points trying to level up your guns. That does not level your guns up. What levels your guns up in this game are kills. You need to specifically get kills to get XP. I've seen videos of people testing this, going into kill confirmed, get 1 kill, and then pick up tags for the entire duration of the game, and their weapon only went up 1 kill's worth of credit for XP. It does not affect your weapons. And so when I was grinding out my weapons to start, because this was the main thing that I was concerned with for Warzone, I would go in and just play team deathmatch. I didn't care about my base level. I got to level 55 already. Who cares? I just wanted to play the game. And playing team deathmatch brings out the most average, casual, worst players. All of the best players, it's not skill-based matchmaking, it's just the natural way that it goes. All of the best players, I went into the playlist for face-off, hardcore face-off, mosh pit is full. When I was, you know, a lowly level 30, 40, there was already people second, third prestige in there because they're just grinding the hell out of this mode, hating their life. At least I hated my life. I hated it. I hated that mode so much. But playing team deathmatch was more my speed. I brought some shock charges out whenever I started running into people that were going very fast. They kept sliding through doorways right into my shock charges, and I would kill them. I adapted my playstyle to what was going on and just focused on getting kills. The core mode felt the best for me. Whatever mode you can go get the most kills in that you're going to enjoy the experience will level your guns up the fastest within the multiplayer context. Now, you can also level up your weapons in zombies. The thing that I would say here is make sure, if you're going to do it, that you are hitting headshots. If you put on an explosive ammo, so like the sniper, the LR, once you prestige this, you're going to start splash damaging, and you're not going to be getting critical kills or those headshot kills, which will give you extra XP when you do it. So just keep lining them up. The other thing that you need to consider is you'll get medals when you play. This is getting ahead of myself, but that's the main thing for weapons. Just focus on getting kills, max it out, back out of games. You know, once you get to, if you're in a terrible lobby, just back out of the game. Don't even worry about it, man. Oh, Stone, no better, whatever. You know, if you're in a lobby with 10 prestiges, and I've been on this side, where there's 6 of us that were all prestige 2, 3 higher, and the other team didn't even have a single prestige on them. We farmed the absolute out of those guys. Let me tell you what, they didn't back out of the game. They wasted 10 minutes. They just back out, go into another game. Sure, it hurts your win-loss. Just going to be honest with you guys. That'll save you another 10 minutes where you can get into a little bit of an easier lobby and actually start to get some kills. That's kind of the basis of weapon XP. The next thing I want to talk about is just overall XP, because you get this at a different rate. For zombies, I tried to do some digging on this. I don't know the actual concrete answer. I've seen some people say that you get extra XP for exfilling out of the game, successfully exfilling. A couple times, I just backed out of the game. I haven't been able to concretely verify this myself, if this really does give you bonus XP. Whenever I leave a match in the middle, or even just pause the game for 15 minutes and wait, it's only 1,000 XP that you get. I think it's faster to just back out of the game, depending on how you are doing in zombies, okay? What I mean by that is some guns are complete ass to play with. They're not the best. Some of them are very slow. If you ever die while you're playing zombies and you end up having to go purchase your perks or anything that sets you behind on the power curve, just leave the game early. Once you start feeling the wave of like, all right, this is gonna be bad, back out of the game and just get another one. All you need to do is hit escape and end, and then you don't have to go through the cutscenes or anything. You get back into a game extremely quickly. You minimize your downtime. You're back into a game, killing it again. Focus headshots. The other element that you want to consider here is getting medals. While you're playing, you'll see medals pop up. If you can get a big group of them together and get a rampage medal and get these medals to pop up while you're killing them, get the cryo freeze, whatever, headshot them, most importantly, because that'll give you an extra 20% XP boost just for hitting all your headshots. Those medals also award XP. It doesn't show you on it, but if you go into the actual medals, you will see them. So if you haven't realized this yet, there are individual challenges you can go through here, but these masteries. So if you go into assault rifles, you can see you get bonus XP for using a weapon. This is both within zombies and multiplayer. I'll talk about multiplayer in a second. You get up to gold, and then in order to get diamond, you have to get the entire category. So you can see within assault rifles, I have only used the AK. I don't even have kills with these other guns because I haven't even used the assault rifles within this context of zombies yet. I've only leveled up those in multiplayer, which is actually another tip into leveling weapons in the first place, is if you don't want to use like the sniper, I leveled up my sniper in zombies. I do think that you don't do this above all else. There are, for example, within multiplayer, field upgrades that are so ass, you are going to waste your time. I did a challenge, for example, to get 5 spring mine kills, and I feel like I wasted those 5 games while I was playing it. Now, I still got the daily done for 2,500 XP, plus it gave me an extra 5,000 XP because of the full boost off of, all 3 challenges completed, but it still didn't feel like it was actually worth it to me. All of these, like the mutant injector, I was mainly focused on leveling up my guns, but now that my guns are leveled, now I'm going to be focusing on leveling my overall character here. So this should start leveling up much faster. If you're once you're level 55, if you're just going for the weapon XP, by all means, don't worry about doing any of this stuff. Nuketown 24/7 is legit. Yeah, I mean, that's really what's going to cook you the most, though, I'm going to be honest, is the double XP. So let's talk a bit about multiplayer then. True, though, we're going to segue into this. If you have double XP, that is all. The most efficient thing you can do to boost your leveling rate is double XP. Monster, Pizza, Promotions, they put all of their pay-to-win stuff out to their sponsors, out to these other companies. You figure out what that is to get those, and then that's how you do it. They've decided to not make it so you can't just swipe your credit card in-game. You have to swipe your credit card out of game, and that's how it is. Now, if you are done with working on your weapons, or you don't care about leveling up your weapons, you just want to keep focusing on prestiges and let the weapons come as they come, then the fastest way to actually get your prestige up is definitely objective modes and the all-green perks. This essentially, because what happens is the strategist perk gives you extra points. That, in combination with playing the objective, you're sitting on a hard point, you're getting 50 points every couple seconds. I keep on throwing assault boxes. I throw smokes absolutely everywhere. Blocks line of sights, so you can actually play the objective. You can sit on the objective longer. You also get assist points for it. I use Semtexes or Frags and just toss them. Frags are a little slow to toss, but Semtexes are much faster, especially with all green perks, and they can get you a couple kills here and there, get you some more assists. Flak Jacket is insane. If you do end up playing Domination or even Kill Confirm, sometimes Tac Mask can be better. It depends on what the enemy's throwing at you. If they're throwing too many flashbangs, just switch to Tac Mask if you have it unlocked or you decide to spend your token on it because you're probably not going to have it unlocked. Dispatcher, Quartermaster. The other thing that I've seen people doing that is incredible is put perk Greed on and run Bankroller off of it. This will start you with 150 XP already or score streak, and so you can get way more things. But this is what I was talking about, how you need to have a multiple prestige tokens available to do this, because you're going to need to unlock Greed, and you're going to need to unlock actually, I don't know what level you get this at. Bankroll might be an early one, but you're going to need a couple things to put them together to take the most advantage of, you know, you'll get all green perks by about a level 11. And then once you switch that, you'll be able to accelerate. But then you also need like UAV, counter UAV, and SAM turret's all right. These are kind of the staples because you get so much extra XP for doing nothing. Scout Pulse doesn't give you extra XP, so I wouldn't use this. It's fine at the beginning, but, you know, to help you actually go on a streak is great. RC car is trash. SAM turret's all right. If you put this up in the back of the map, it can get you some occasional 150 points for taking down score streaks. Again, comboed with green perks will give you an extra bonus. Archangel's too slow. Waste of time. You could be out getting points while you're shooting those rockets. You only get 50 XP per kill.
I used my unlock token on perk Greed, and it works great for leveling back up.
That's probably the best way to do it. My favorite to run is Napalm, especially because I've been doing so much Nuketown. This is just a really good kill streak on Nuketown, especially for objectives. It's usually good for 1 to 3 kills, and then the fire helps to hold out that spawn path that they're taking so you can sit on the objective longer. Sentry guns are complete ass. I called in like 10 of these and I only got 2 kills. These are so bad. It's an absolute joke as always. The LBDBR might be okay. I think it's a bit expensive for what it is. The Watchdogs, all right. People shoot this down very quickly now, so I don't think it's really that worth it. And ideally, the Harp is really good too because it's like the other two. It's just going to farm you a bunch of XP. My absolute favorite is the Chopper Gunner. I've gotten a couple of these now. I already completed the mastery for it. I love the Chopper Gunner, guys. It is so much fun. It is just... And this is the thing. I would rather use this and try to get it than anything else. The Dreadnoughts are really fun too, but it is very hard to get it. So that's kind of my overview with some of the perks, the kill streaks. If you can get all of these golden, you get a nice big bonus. Same thing with SMGs. These are just nice extra bonuses that you can get. I feel like me running pistols is going to slow down my overall progress so much. These may not actually be worth it for me to do. I'm going to save those for the last. I'm not even going to try and do those things. Same thing with like me using impact nades or C4 or thermo nades. Maybe I'll run these. These can be okay. All of these are going to take up more time than the XP that I would benefit from getting it to level up, at least as of right now. It's just so fast to level using these other things that I don't need those bonuses. But there's a lot of easy bonuses on zombies as well that you guys can get just by playing that. Run it to round 16, maybe 20, and then back out and go again. XP earn rates, adjusted player XP and weapon XP. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. They did another change to this. They did this last week. They're doing another one. Adjusted players and weapon XP earn rates for most modes to ensure that players are being rewarded for their match performance as expected whenever they play. These changes include increased weapon XP earn rates for most modes. That's because most modes, you don't get XP for playing the objective. I tweeted this last week. They need to make it so you get XP for playing the objective. It would solve almost everything. Right now, you only get XP for getting kills or if you shoot down flying objects. So if you shoot down the UAVs, counter UAVs, that is a good way to get levels for your guns as well. Increased player XP earn rates for the following modes of Team Deathmatch, Control. I haven't even played Control. Search and Destroy. Please tell me it is true. It needed to be a significant buff for Search and Destroy. It was so slow. I played this for 3 days. You get no XP in there. It is so sad. Gunfight as well. Apparently they buffed it. They said they did this before, though. You know? It's like, what are we talking about? They're doing it again. It's so bad, dude. It's like, this is such a more skilled mode. You should be rewarded in playing it. If you play Search and Destroy and you can get 15 kills a game, you should be massively rewarded for that, in my opinion. Slightly decreased Slight decrease to player XP and weapon XP earned in face-off modes. That is actually, I think, for the best. I know a lot of people are going to be probably mad about that, but in my opinion, you need to make it so that the game is actually fun. I want to be able to play the modes that are fun and not have to go play hardcore face-off all day and hate this game. I absolutely hate. It's not fun.